right, you said before, getting through objections is a matter of handling feedback, right? So now we got to make sure you got to know your first moves. We talked about the 6-pack of objection handling before. What was the first move you're always going to do? What's the first thing you do? Take away the top one could be the first one, but what I said before, in the other way of doing it, the very first one isn't even a method. I can't even put it on. I can't even put it up here because it's not even a method. It's what is it?
Repeat.
Just repeat the same. What should we do again? That's not even a way of doing it. So I can't even put that up there as a way to do it. Just repeat the same way. That's like a pre-objection handling objection. Somebody says, "I want to think about it." Sure, Joe, go ahead. Take some time. What should we do? Just say it that way. That's the first one. I'll preempt it with that, okay? Now we're into a real objection. The guy says, "I'll tell you what, we need to get some more prices." Really quick, let's grab a microphone. I'll start with Dustin. Let's give him the microphone over there. All right, so here we go. So here's the first thing. I'm going to go through a role play of different objections. Over here, grab a microphone. Let's say, Quentin, you get the mic over here. Here you go. Get the microphone on. I'm going to go through a 6-pack of objections right now. You can look at your paper and see what technique you want to use. Go ahead. It's up to you. Grab it. The first thing, you know the first thing. It's right on the piece of paper. The second thing, the third thing, here we go. Justin, we want to think about it.
Go ahead, Joe.
Quentin, can I have the weekend to think about this? Give the mic over tomorrow.
I understand that's a lot to think about and everything, Joe, but I got time. What should we do?
But I tell you what, I'll give you a call back next week, Marl.
How would you normally purchase?
Well, I normally go with the better system up here at number 2.
Well, what should we do?
Oh man, still, it's a lot of money, Tom.
Well, I understand this top option is a lot of money. Can we agree that you're not going to pick the top one?
Yeah, I'm not. No way I'd ever buy that one. That's gone. Yeah.
Well, what should we do, Joe?
Oh, still, Mike. You know, this is just way more than I thought it was going to be. This is just if you can lower your price, I'd probably go with one. You know.
Well, when was the last time you paid this amount for such a high quality service and product? What should we do?
John, still, you know, I never buy anything from the first person who's out here. I always wait till I at least get 3 or 4 other bids. It's just the normal way of doing things, you know.
Well, Joe, let's just scratch all these options and start over again.
No. I like some of those options. I like the 4th one, for instance.
Okay, you like the 4th one?
Yeah.
Okay, what should we do?
Yeah, but Jesus, I mean, don't get me wrong, David. You've done a great job. You're probably the best guy I've ever seen in the history of air conditioning and heating. I tell you right now. Still, I just can't see my way to spend that kind of money.
Have I done a bad job?
No, you did a great job, Dave. I mean, I said before, you're probably the best guy I've ever seen in the history of heating and air conditioning.
So which ones of these do you like? What should we do?
Well, I like that 3rd option.
Yeah, third one. What do you like so well about that 3rd one there?
Well, that 3rd one has got the 2-year warranty and 2 years of service.
Oh, you like that? Well, you know we got some more economical options now. What should we do?
No, I like that better one. Let's do the better one.
Yeah, that be check or charge?
Check, okay?
Check's great.
All right, you guys closed me. Okay, good job for you guys. Very nice. You were not all there. You feel you're a little bit off on your rhythm. Really, you feel the rhythm off a little bit there. A little bit too quick at the what should we do? Maybe a little bit too. You're a little trigger happy with the what should we do moment. It's not bad. It's okay. You know what? If you had to err on the side of being a little bit more forward with the what should we do, I'm fine with that. If you leave here saying what should we do too quickly, God bless it. Go forward, my friend, and have peace. You will do fine with that. Because you can always dial it back a little bit. You can always bring it. You can always take it back a notch if you need to, right? It's harder to launch you forward with this. But since everybody did it a little bit strong on it, let's go through a little bit. You guys pick an objection out. And I'll go through it with the first moves we're going to make here. And then we're going to see if you guys can do it too. We're going to do the objectomatic in a second. We'll call it the rapid fire session. The first moves. The first thing is going to be remove the top option, okay? So the first thing you always go to beyond the delay play, which is the delay is, sure, Joe, go ahead. What should we do? That kind of thing. So let's go ahead and give me your first objection. I'm going to go round robin. You guys give it to me, and I'll just handle the objection. Here we go. David? First one.
Joe, these prices are just too high.
Well, listen, I understand, David. It's definitely a high investment. So what should we do?
I need to get my wife involved in this, Joe. I didn't realize it was gonna be this kind of money.
Well, let me ask you a question, Tom. I understand your wife is an important person. How long have you been married for?
10 years.
10 years, well, God bless it. That's like 30 years in the old days. You know, that it's so hard to stay married in today's world. You know, you guys are great. Your wife is so fortunate to have a husband like you who loves you like you do. I can tell you that right now. Tom, can I ask you a question now?
Sure.
There's no way your wife will want the top one. We agree with that?
Well, she sometimes likes the top shelf stuff.
But how do you buy things?
I tend to buy the good stuff too.
So what should we do? What should we do?
Joe, we never buy on the first estimate, Joe.
First estimate, everybody, listen, I understand that. But let's face it, you know, the first estimate, it's sometimes important to take time. Well, if you had to pick one, though, even when you're looking at this and you're looking at other people, which one of these are you going to compare to the other people who you see out here?
Maybe one of the top ones.
Yeah? So what should we do?
Well, Joe, this is just a lot to think about right now. We got a lot going on.
Well, you know, I'm busy, too. I know what you mean. So what should we do?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little pressured, like maybe I should think about this for a day.
You feeling pressure? Well, I feel pressure too. I know what you mean. It's like, you know, when my kid goes to school and he tries to get good grades in kindergarten, and when I go to the gas pump and I try and fill my tank up with gas, we all feel pressure, don't we? Especially with the cost of insurance and food and things like that. Aren't we all pressured out there? Marl, can I ask you a question now?
Yeah.
You know, I feel pressure, you feel pressure, right? Pressure is really my passion for getting this work done. Listen, there's nobody who wants to get this work done for you more than I do, because definitely feel like I have the right solution for you. Now, would you rather have somebody like me who's got a passion for his work, who wants to get this work done, who can hang in there when going gets tough like it is right now, or somebody who would quit in the middle of the job?
You're right. So
what should we do?
It's just too much money for this, Joe.
Well, you know what? I understand it's a high investment, John. I mean, the economy the way it is, it's tough out there. But John, when was the last time you ever bought the best service and best quality and you paid the cheapest price?
Never, Joe.
So what should we do? Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Joe, I just don't like the brand of product that you sell.
Well, Mike, can I ask you a question? Brand of product aside, have I done a bad job out here?
No, I think you've done a pretty good job.
Pretty good? I mean, well, thank you very much. That's nice. Pretty good's pretty good. Would you say, what am I missing? Am I missing something?
Nothing about you. It's just the product that you sell, Joe.
Yeah, well, have I done a good job though or no?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. I mean, first of all, thank you very much for that, saying I did a great job like that. It means a lot to me. But Mike, in my world, when I do a great job, guess what's happening at the end of this situation here right now?
Probably get a check.
So what should we do? So last one. Let's try another one over here. Try another one. Go ahead. Let me buy it now. I got through enough, don't you think? Go ahead, David.
My Uncle Bill's coming down next week, and you know, he does this stuff every day for a living. Why don't we just see what he says about
Let me
this?
ask you a question, Dave. When Uncle Bill comes here, well, first of all, it's so nice you have a relative like that. I'm really happy that you have a resource like that in your family. Can I ask you a question, though, David? Sure. Uncle Bill, if he was here, he wouldn't like any of these options, right? These are all probably, what would he do?
I don't know. I'm not as smart as Uncle Bill.
Well, I mean, would he usually go more premium or more economical? How's he built usually?
Yeah, he rolls with the good stuff.
He's a premium guy?
Yep.
Like he with these top two here?
Yep.
Like which one, if he had to pick one, which one do you think he would pick?
Probably the bottom of the upper two.
The second one here?
Yeah.
What do you think he'd like about that one?
Yeah, he's just a quality guy. He says do it right the first time, but don't, you don't have to pick the best one.
Well, even though he would like that one, what would you think about it?
I'd go with the best one.
You go with the better one?
Yep.
Well, who would win that war if you was seeing you and him?
Yeah, it'd obviously be me.
So what should we do?
Let's go with the big one.
That's it, done. So let's give everybody a big hand for coming up with some good objections there. You guys did a great job with your objections. Thank you very much for putting me on the spot. Do you think I was worried about not handling any though? No. Think I had any doubt that I was going to work forward on it? Guys, we're just getting, the warm-up jacket's not even off yet, okay? You think it gets tough to handle objections? It does get tough. What does your poise and your demeanor mean, though, in those situations? Your confidence, your poise, does it mean something? If it looks like you're not leaving this thing, like this party just getting started and I'm all in, it's just going to happen. People are like, they sense, and you can sense it too, that I'm not going away, right? And how many times did I say, what should we do, where you were like, next thing was like, yeah, I should just buy, but thank God he went to somebody else because I probably would have bought from this guy. Right? How many times did I say, what should we do? We were like, yeah, he's got me. But I let you off the hook and I went somewhere else with it just to try and prove what it would look like to do round robins and things. I'll guarantee that I wouldn't, if I put you on the hot seat and say, you give me every objection, don't give you a list to look at, just give me objections flat out, just think of everything you can give me, how many think you could go to before you start running out of things to do? Maybe 5 at the most, 4 at the most, 6 maybe at the most. Could you go 8 or 10 different things thrown at me? It would be ridiculous if you did that, wouldn't it? Pretty soon I have to say, you know, I have no interest in it. So understand this, guys. Know your first moves. You guys did a little bit of this right now. We're going to do rapid fire objections coming up, but know your first moves. Be pre-rehearsed. Take away the top option. How do you normally buy? When was the last time you bought something that was premium, that was cheapest? Have I done a bad job? Well, if I did such a good job, guess what we'd be doing next? Yeah, takeaway. You don't like any of these things, right? He wouldn't like any of these things, right? Which one would he like then? I'm not sure how he'd do. Well, what would he like then? Premium or economic? Go back. I changed techniques on you. I did a takeaway. He wouldn't like any of these. Then all of a sudden I went to, well, how would he normally go? More premium, more economical, right? Don't give up, guys. There's a long way to go when you first get in front of that customer. Understand this. You're loaded for bear when we do this. Usually you only need a pop gun. It doesn't take very much with customers. They don't have the deep well of ways to go into this thing, but you have to have enough spine to hang in there yourself. Know your first moves and you're always going to be successful.